My style, I try to keep everything as minimal as possible. I think that very minimal, the cuts, tailored very European. I really like the way that the attention they pay to making sure things are cut right. Very minimal, very. One of my favorite pieces, it's a portfolio that I grabbed from, it was a vintage store, and I was contemplating getting it, and then I saw my initials were inside, already embroidered. Exactly.
So it was meant for you.
They decided that piece. Another one of my favorite pieces, I got this really inexpensively, it's a vintage hat. And one of my friends who's traveled everywhere, older guy, sold it to me for like $5, and it's legitimate, like it's good suede. It reminds me of just like when black people like were really, I don't know, just powerful. It just reminds me of like the jazz age, you know.
Right.
I know, like so.
Renaissance.
Exactly. So I really love that piece. I grabbed this bag. It's one of my favorite bags in the entire world because the person who sold it didn't know how much they just got robbed. It's a Rawlings. They also do baseball gloves.
Okay. And
they made this bag entirely out of that same material, and it's raw leather on the inside, leather on the outside. One of my babies. I think I got it for like $20. And then I went online to do the research and found out it goes for over $300. And I was like, I started collecting like vintage cameras.
Okay.
And I think you can turn just about anything to an accessory. So while I was in New York, I saw that the people who were like bike messengers wore these big chains around their neck, and so they could tie their bikes up and it wouldn't get stolen. So I was like, how cool would it be if you took one of those chains and you added it to the camera and kind of made it like a mock accessory? So that's what I ended up doing with this one. So that's one of my favorite little pieces. And of course, the controversial piece. This always gets love hate.
I loved it.
I enjoy it. Other people don't, but it's the mink, and I got this at a vintage store too. And the woman told me that it was originally made in the late 1960s, and I kind of had to have it.
Yeah.
It's one of the easiest ways to make friends or enemies, but also friends. Like, people are like, is that real? And then I'm like, yeah, it's real. And then we get into a conversation about fur, pro-fur, anti-fur. And,
right.
I just love clean lines. I love quality pieces.